more than you're talking about your vision, then you're in inertia. Energy goes into those lower frequencies, doubt, worry, fear, and now you're in that dynamic. But if you start talking about possibility, even if you don't know how to get there, then your energy starts to go up. You know, what if? You ask a what if question. What if all my needs were met? What would I be doing in my life? What if everything is really working together for my good? What if all the bad things that have happened in my life are leading me to activating some great potential in my experience? What if God really is on my side? Ask a what if question, and you start to notice little tiny miracles happening in your life. Things start to manifest. You don't know how
I'm B, she Trey. We're back. It's on. It's snowing. Good day to have a good day. Thank you
Yes.
for tapping into the B Trey podcast. When we have conversations about interesting things with interesting people on an interesting day. Today, birds of a feather. It's a birds of a feather flock together, and we're gonna talk about it. There are a few things that we will talk about. The first thing we'll talk about is, do birds of a feather flock together? Are people fair for judging that? And the most important thing, can you outgrow your circle? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right yourself. Cold, but getting better.
Who you tell? This is my least favorite. Only reason this is a good time of the year is this when parents make Leos.
Shut your butt up.
This is the time of the year that Leos are created. Other than that, you can throw this part of the year in the garbage. Happy holidays, everybody, and all that stuff. Hope you had some good food. Saw some good people in your family, and I hope the fight wasn't too bad because you know it was a fight.
I know. You see, I'm trying to sit up here and think when do you got to make a tourist?
y'all don't have. See, that's the beauty of being a Leo. We know when we're creative.
I'm like, what's it? July, August? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, this is when you make Leos right now.
Sagittarius
Sagittarius season makes Leos.
Okay, I'm gonna figure it out.
So, okay, birds of a feather. That's a long-standing saying. Birds of a feather flock together. Let's start with you. What do you think about the saying, and is it correct?
Babe, I don't. It's a catch-22 because 9 times out of 10, if it's like 8, just say it's about 10, 15 of y'all, get 10 of y'all. 9 of y'all is in that same. Then it might be that one straggler that might be the standout one, or maybe 2. But I know a few people, like I know a few groups of hookers and hoes, and it's always that one that's like, it ain't me, or maybe there was one back in the day and they outgrew it, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, if my ninja is hanging around with a bunch of ninjas that are cheating, that are not disrespectful, they are doing all this extra stuff, 9 times out of 10, I think he's doing it too. Like, I don't know if I got the one that ain't doing it. I could, but I don't know. Then you gotta say you hang around a whole bunch of people that are doing right by their women, and you got the one that ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I tell you don't hang around them niggas because they too busy fucking over their girls? Then you get with a group of niggas that love their woman, but it ain't you. So I don't know if it's.
We ain't gonna just put this on men now. Come on.
Women too, period. I hung with a group of people that was hookers and hoes, and I'm sitting there like, but you might learn a tip or two, little trick or two, but that don't mean you a hoe too. You know what I'm saying? And I done hung with people that are upstanding individuals. That don't mean that I'm a Fortune 500. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting tips and tricks, so you don't know. I ain't saying women are exempt. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I'm not a man, but I've seen it. You would love for your man to hang around upstanding individuals and be influenced. But if it ain't in you, it ain't in you.
But here's the thing. What makes an upstanding individual? Is an upstanding individual doing right by his woman, or is an upstanding individual a law-abiding citizen and he does right by the society?
And right now, we're going to talk about relationships, because you could be dipping and dabbing in illegal adventures and stuff like that and still do right by your woman. I've seen it.
Right.
You've seen it on TVs. You've seen it on movies. I ain't saying that he ain't a 9 to 5 or something like that, but he still did right by his woman.
Yeah, because even with this, do you want your significant other around men who, like, if they're criminals, do you want them to be around people who don't participate in criminal activity? Wouldn't you
It
want
depends.
them to not be? Because okay, you
I want him.
don't find a dude or a woman hanging around a bunch of gang members if they not in a gang.
Mhm.
They change their flock. Wouldn't they change their behavior? Putting you in less danger? Or are you the one member of the gang that's going, I got to get out of this life?
You gotta get out of this. You gotta do something better.
Yeah, I got to do something better. And that's really the tricky thing. And you know what? I'm the test project. I'm the crash test dummy for this question.
Mm-hmm.
For the reason I say that is this: 85, 90% of my homies smoke weed. I've never taken a hit off a joint. So if you saw me and my homies together, you would see 15, 16 guys, me and Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
We don't smoke weed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You might get one or two somewhere like stragglers out the way, because I don't drink and I don't smoke, but I hang with people that do. And I don't like when people say, well, you hang with them, you're going to be doing, I didn't, that ain't how that works. You got your own individual mind. You know what I'm saying?
But then here's the thing. This is the part that scares you.
Right.
You also have that birds of a feather flock together. And if that's the case, then that's a good thing, because you're not with gangbangers, you're not with killers, you're not with thieves, you're not with cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
But they say if you hang with 9 broke people, you're gonna be the 10th.
Right. Maybe not.
So what happens if these men and women that you're hanging with, they have illicit behavior by social standards, but financially they killing it? So do you leave your financially killing it crew to hang with a bunch of goody two shoes who broke as hell?
Right.
No,
Not at all. Just sounds like it's a catch-22, because you don't know what side of the spectrum you could be on. Because what if I'm dating, or what if I'm the one of the, like if it's 10 of us, what if I'm number 9 inside the whole group? You don't know. You hang with them hoes, you a hoe too. What if I'm not that 1%? What if I am that 9?
Right. What if I'm
right? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm in that 9% towel? You know what I'm saying? He don't know. He don't know if he got the good one out the group. He don't know. He don't know if he got the retired hoe. He don't know if he got the currently active one. He don't know if he got the goody two shoe one. He don't know. So a lot of people be saying it, but it might be a little truth in it. Because I've dated men before, and they hung out with people and individuals that was hoes and da-da-da. And they used to be the ones that be like, you shouldn't do your girl like that, da-da-da. And I've also dated people that was right along with it. It was a group of us that they went with. You went with me and my friends. Then when you hung out with your other friends, you went with her and her friends. So I've seen it all. Like, it ain't like you can't be like, well, I don't want you to hang with them. I don't. But they your eight was like, what are you supposed to say?
Right. How can you tell somebody
not to hang with their friends?
Not to hang with their people who they know for unadulterated fact that these people have my back. But
before me and after me.
Yeah. Because then I started hanging with these other people.
Mm-hmm.
When I started hanging with these other people, they some bum ass dudes that I can't trust them. They trying to sneak. They trying to flirt with you. You told me to stop hanging with these other dudes. Now these new dudes flirting with you.
Right.
Now you mad at me because, or looking at me sideways. Look at your friends. These are the people you hang with. Well, you told me to hang with these better people, and now these better people are creeps. How do you resolve that?
And then you don't want to take them away. You don't want to take nobody away from their people and isolate them. I think that's the wrong thing to do. I see a lot of people do that in relationships, that they make you stop hanging with your friends and families because they don't like your friend and family. And then now you're isolated and dependent, and that never goes well. Never goes well. it's too much. At one time, all it got is you. So then the separation. Say you want to do something by yourself, then it's where you finna go? Where you finna? No, I don't like a controlling situation.
Right.
I think you just gotta allow people to be who they are, and you gotta trust until they show you different. You gotta trust that they will know and do better, even with like that's just like sending your kids out in the real world. I instilled in you these values, so I'm hoping when you get around certain people, you know how to say no. That's not for me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you. Smack her down and say I got a woman. I mean, I don't know. You could choose to cheat. You choose that lifestyle. That shit wasn't. Oops, I fell right in there. No, no, no. That's not how that works. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Yeah, I fell and I rolled over up.
She was there.
You
But
naked.
Yeah, she didn't make it. I messed up. You think you messed up. That's the thing. You stuck between controlling your person and allowing them to be themselves. Because at what point do you just allow me to be me?
Right. And hope that I know better. Or
Do you
why
know
do
that?
no? No. But we gotta allow them to do that because I'm controlling you to be what I want you to be, right? To a certain extent. I mean, we change most times relationship, but I'm controlling you to be what I want you to be to a certain extent. You're not gonna be happy. That's not the real person I fell in love with. I made this person. And then every chance they get, it's like a kid when you confine them. As soon as they get outside, they run around. So every chance they get to get outside, it might be some cheating or some wrongdoing going on. I think you gotta allow people to be them so you can cut ties early.
Oh,
Relationship that I made for no reason when I could have let him go last year, when I could have let him go the first red flag and let him go be the whore that he wants to be. Because obviously it's what he wants. No?
yes.
I think,
And you know what?
I
That's
think
interesting. That's
yeah, you gotta
interesting.
make him have an
Do
epiphany. You gotta
people
wake up
want
one
to
day.
be that? Do people? Is it best for you to allow someone to be who they are, or you as their significant other should you help guide them into a better lifestyle? Because see, a lot of people say you should know better, but a lot of people don't know better.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know better, and that's what people fail to realize. Oh, well, you should know. Not necessarily, because what happens if you were raised in a deviant household? Everything in your life has been wrong, according to social standards, wrong. What do you do then? What do you do when everything that you were raised around was left? It's the people that grew up in houses where their mom and father were criminals, and everything was a scam. They hustled to get food, they hustled to get money, they hustled and BS people to get everything they got. So how does that person understand loyalty towards you?
Right. And then some of them growing up in broken homes, so they never saw someone love someone else unconditionally. They might have been raised around fighting and cheating and thought it was okay. I'm gonna do that because my daddy did it or my mama did it or something like that. But I do think that if you're going with somebody, they voice their opinion to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go with somebody. I ain't saying I want to mold you to be the perfect man. If I do see some things that's not for me, then maybe I can voice that and be like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And it's up to you if you want to conform to that. And I ain't saying stop being you, just be mindful that it's two people in a relationship and it's not just about you.
True. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize.
Mm.
They see the relationship the way they see it. And I've
Mm.
noticed I see that a lot. What like my least favorite thing about a relationship is this constant quest to be doing something.
Mm.
That's not real life. Like people ask me all the time. I have a unique schedule. What you doing your day off? Not a damn thing. I'm tired. I'm a 50-year-old man I'm gonna go sit my ass down.
Mm-hmm.
What is this constant quest for activity? But some people think their life isn't complete unless they're doing something. I've done things. I did things in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. I'm relaxed. So,
No, I think that's a part, a little percentage of wanting to do something and wanting to get outside. I think that you truly don't like being alone with your partner. Because if you like being alone with your partner, wherever y'all at, it's a good time to be had, even if it's just watching TV, cooking together, doing arts and crafts. I used to date a guy that we used to have family day and didn't even have no kids. We were teenagers. We had family day once a week and we did Scrabble, Monopoly, little ish like that. And you wouldn't even think as a teenager that what we do. We actually sat down in the house and did stuff, a puzzle together. We did. I'm talking about we did all kind of board games. Each day we would pick each day because we did it once a week. We would pick something that and just sit in the house and do it. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of people don't know how to be with their partners alone, so they need other people as the buffers sometimes. So we have to go out. We got to do something. We got to spend some money. We got to do this. No, baby, we can actually. I ain't saying we can't go out because I love to go on a good date. I love to go outside. What I'm saying is, it's not got to be moving and shaking 24/7. I ain't missing nothing. Let them miss me for a little while. I like being gone for a little bit and then pop out. And like I want people to miss my presence. I don't want you like, oh, there they go again. No.
or
Miss me.
they gonna be there.
Right, thank you. You know they
What the hell? Why you pay rent? You know what I'm saying? Are you just paying rent to house your things? It's just, I mean, I'm talking about it. For people who watch this that know me, if the next time you ask me, what am I doing on my day off? Just know you just pissed me off. I might not say nothing, but it annoys me. It makes me want to just, either if I'm on the phone with you, it makes me want to hang up. As a matter of fact, going forward, I am going to hang up. When you say, hey, what you doing on your day? Today your day off, what you doing? I'm saying, hey, man, let me call you back.
Right. And then the people that say they don't got nothing to do either.
Thank
you ain't saying since you off today you want to go do this. You're saying what you doing. Like, okay, let me see what you doing better than what I'm doing, so I come hang out with you, baby. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't gonna never be doing nothing.
Right.
You got something for me to do? You got something to do? Then say that. Just start the conversation out. Oh, today is such and such, such, such. So, would you like to come out? Then that way I can give you my honest opinion if I'm gonna hang out with you or not. I don't like last minute stuff, no way. So, it'll be a no.
You ain't got a concert to go to. You ain't got an event to be at. You don't even want to cook a cake. You just you ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, I've been looking forward to today.
Yes.
Like, so but back to the other point, like when you're dealing with when you're dealing with groups of people, can you outgrow those groups? Can you get to the point where you don't no longer need to be around them because they are a poor influence on you, whether it be financially or socially? That's the question for you.
Yes, I believe you can outgrow people. I believe all of us are still growing. Yesterday me ain't today me. So my point is what I had going on when I was 14 and 15 years old. If them people aren't evolving with me, them might be the people I might steer away from. It was 30 of us when we first started this. Now it's 8. So my point is, yesterday me ain't never me. I ain't even met tomorrow's me. So you don't know what my mind frame might be, and I might lose all of them. I don't know. I'm still growing. I ain't never been 50 before. This is my first time. So I'm still growing. I'm still getting to know me. And every day is a different me. I find out something different. I found out a lot of things that I didn't do back then that I'm doing now. I found out a lot of foods I didn't like then I like now. It's a lot of things. My patience is wearing thin. It's a lot of things that I did back then that I'm not tolerating now. So yes, you can outgrow friends, families, spouses, all of that. Kids.
Man. And that's the thing, man. People, I mean, I totally agree. First and foremost, I totally agree. It's like you said, man, and damn, at what point do people sit their asses down? Like, I hear so many people say, it's boring. What the hell did you think 21 to death was going to be? Did you think when you walked out the house, it was going to be like at the beginning of a TV show, like, hey, and the music going to start playing and
If it follow you around.
Yeah, Did you think you, Raj, and Rerun was gonna run down the street handing down trombone?
It's an adventure every day. We finna solve a crime.
Right? Like, what the hell? It's okay. Why? The funny thing is, I don't know anyone without cable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anyone without streaming services. I don't know anyone who don't have books. You got either all three or one of the three.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody without music. I don't know anyone definitely without YouTube. What the hell are you always asking me? What am I doing this weekend? Well, okay, tell you what. Why don't you do something Thursday? Why don't you do something Tuesday? If it's just this quest to do something, why do you have to wait to Saturday to do something? Or in my case, Monday and Tuesday. Like, what is this? I gotta do something.
Like I can't sit in this house. Even though I pay bills, I can't just sit in this house. It's something I got to be doing every moment of the day. I get it. You don't want to waste your life away, but you don't got to run yourself ragged to the ground either. You do need rest. You do need me time. You do need calmness. You do need I don't know, woo-saw moments. I don't have to be on the go 24/7. There's nothing wrong with going out, having a good time, but not every time that there's a free time I got to be occupied by something outside or spend money. You could have a good time inside of your home doing some nice things. It's a lot of things you could do. You could plan dates inside of the house. We could plan a paint date. You could plan all kinds of stuff with us just being in the house, being around each other. Not that I got to be. And the COVID is still rampant. Do y'all not know that? Somebody just told me they called COVID the other day.
Keep on, but see, that's what it is. To me, that's another thing in regards to your friends. You got some people who are not informed about anything. So should you stay around them because you're the source of information, you're the elevation? But at some point, if you're the only one pouring, where are you getting poured into? Because it's like these narrow.
And then some people only bring you around because you're the fun friend or you're the friend that everybody want to really see. So they just using you as bragging rights to get places. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of people out here that just invite you because you're their in.
Hey, I know a couple. I'm their in because they crossed a bunch of people, and everybody kept coming right to me. Yo, what's up with your man? And I'm like, you talk to him? I thought y'all was so tight. He told you that.
Right.
He told you that. Ask him my birthday.
Shit, better ask him how old I am. What's my favorite color?
The only reason he know how old I am is because we graduated together. Or then again, he don't know that because I could have.
I definitely say right because I finna say that ain't helping me. Just because I turned 50 don't mean they turned 50. They might be 52. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know people before they got to here.
Yeah, but ask him my birthday. What's my birthday? But yeah, man, it's just people do a lot to. It seems like this image thing, like you can hang around a certain group of people, and the question is, like broke. This I've heard you hear people talk about. I don't be around no broke people. I don't want to be around no broke people. But my thing is this: only thing wrong with being broke is you can't get what you want.
Right.
There is no crime about not having. People treat not having like it's a felony. Like, hey man, you know, Brian ain't got. I wish somebody would say Brian ain't got.
Right. You treating it like it's plague or something. Is it contagious?
And the funny thing
being rich ain't.
Right. The funny thing is you'll be around a bunch of people how you spending unnecessary amounts of money. And what's up with that? You know, I know I've literally watched people break down because they couldn't keep up with the Joneses. And I was just standing there like, you don't really know who you hanging with. Because I don't know nobody last name Jones, and I ain't keeping up with their ass. And I'm like, all right, man. And I don't even, you know what? I've gone past the keeping up with the Joneses things and the feathers, the birds, because I've always been the strange bird. I hang in the midst of some people, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I never felt like I fit in anyway. I've always been the outside bird. So that's why this was an interesting topic to me. Do birds of a feather flock together? I hang with a bunch of people that smoke cigars. I don't. I hang with a bunch of people that smoke weed. A whole different group of people. I don't. I like moonshine. Most people don't. We hang. You don't smoke or drink. So I just I don't get it. I don't get it.
And then people act like you the plague when you say that. I don't drink, I don't smoke. What is it contagious? One girl asked me, since I don't smoke and I don't drink, she was like, do they do random drug drops at your job? I'm like, so that's the only reason people could not drink or smoke is if they do random drug tests? And I said, no. Like, you just thinking of reasons to make it cool for me not to drink and smoke. I should have said, yeah, then it felt better. Now you think I'm watching you. I'm not watching you, baby. I'm enjoying my time here at this part. You don't got to watch me. And you don't got to keep, I hate when people keep checking on you. You okay? You checking on the drunks over there that's falling out, throwing up? Check on them.
This dude
check on them. Don't check on me. Right.
This dude got a DUI on his chest.
He look like he's finna make it. Yes. You ain't took his keys from him yet, but you asking me is I'm okay. I'm all right.
Come on. You need to be asking me, can I take him home? And that's what I'm saying. It's just these people that we're hanging around, these birds that are in our flock, what purpose do those birds serve? That's the real question. Because it's okay to kick it with the DOM. And I mess with June, I mess with Larry, I mess with this guy and that guy and that guy. It's cool. But it's also cool to kick it with the college graduate square dudes. It's also, I got gangbanger homies. And I ain't proud of it. I got murderous homies, you know. But guess what? My murderous homies don't smoke or drink.
Yeah.
That's the thing. My homies.
They probably Muslims.
No, neither one of them. The three dudes who I know who have done time for unaliving people don't smoke or drink. I don't even think they drink pot too much. And they not Muslim, they just regular dudes. But I think they don't, you know, I'm speaking for them. Don't get me wrong, I'm speaking for them. This is an assumption. I don't think they do it because they understand what's out. The wolves, they understand that they are out there. They're not the only people that's in their group. So you never know when I show up in a different form.
Right.
Like, I ain't finna be off. Away. So,
and I think that you gotta have multiple, I guess, entities that you hang around. Some people might motivate you to do better because if you're hanging around certain low class people, I don't know if it's low class or people that ain't got nothing going on for their life, that might motivate you like, I don't want to be like them. Then you might got other people that you might can learn from just a little bit of tad knowledge. Now, I ain't saying that they're gonna mold you to who you are, but those conversations might mold you or stick with you that you can use in other circles. You know what I'm saying? So then that way, when you go into another circle, I got some other information that I'm passing on to somebody else. I'm a blessing to somebody else. But all of those people make me who I am today because I don't want to be this person. I'm not this person. I am this person. And I'm just being me. And I just got enlightened by all of those entities. Because even the bums and the drinkers and the smokers motivated me not to be that way. So I needed to see what I could look like had I just fell to the side. Then you got the people that may be a little above you, or they might be got their little life together a little bit more. That might motivate you. Like, I too can be here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm where I'm at or not where I'm at. I might be right where I'm supposed to be. But what I'm saying is, we can see the progression and see that I am able to go up further. That's all I'm saying. Like,
exactly.
I need all these people.
You need different experiences because I have a friend who's wildly successful. One of my closest friends. He's wildly successful. he had a list on his refrigerator of things that was motivating him. One of his things on the list was not to be like one of the dudes we hung with. It literally said, "Be better than blankety blank."
That's what
I
I
saw
need.
the list and I was like, "Damn it, man!" And look, the dude whose name was on there was in the house.
Shut the front door.
Hey,
I'm gonna put that on my refrigerator. I'm putting it on my refrigerator.
Hey, look, the dude who was on the list was in the house. And just to show you how important that list was, the Negro stole the list.
Shut the front
Be better than Brian Williams, and I steal the list.
Don't worry, I need the list. I need the list too. I'm finna show. You see that? I just learned something today. I need me a list. I need me a list.
Right,
Start writing it
you
down.
need a list. You know, like I got Poetic Sins, shout out to Poetic Sins and Big Mo in the chat room.
In the group chat.
Those are two of the people. Poetic Sins is a very soft-spoken person. She's a caring person. She's a warm person. She's the type of person that you need in your life. Mo the same way. Mo look at our podcast. He don't like to criticize anything. He's not a critical person, but he has a critical eye and a uplifting sense. And Mo will go, "Hey, you know what? I need you to go ahead and get that light, man." You know, and he ain't like, "Oh man, it ain't finger wagging," but you need people like that. "Hey man, your podcast will look better with this light. Your podcast will look better with this." You need the Poetic Sins of the world. You need the Big Mo's of the world to balance you, because the world is filled with so much negativity. If you did stay in that group, you ain't gonna grow. I remember my original group, West Side of Chicago. I like seeing new things. I love seeing new things. And I remember everybody, you know, I ain't gonna say we was doing, but you know, new gym shoe boys, right?
Right.
Everybody was getting a lot of new gym shoes when I was hanging out. And I was taking my new gym shoes, I would get some gym shoes, but y'all had 50 pairs of gym shoes and I had 6 pairs. But every time it was time to go buy some new gym shoes, I went to New York. I went to Miami. I went to the A. Hell, I went to Martha's Vineyard. I'm like, I got to see all this stuff out here. I just sitting around. And then they used to literally go, "Where you be going all those places, man? I ain't buying these new gym shoes so you can see them."
Right.
Are you crazy? So it was just, you know, so you got to have different experiences. Like if I didn't have certain friends, I got, like, for example, I got friends in Boston, Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York. No, he no longer lives in Rhode Island. Well, he was in Rhode Island. He back here now. Virginia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, of course in the A, family in the A. If you black in Chicago, you got somebody in Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, and Missouri, or Arkansas, without a doubt. And now this new wave of black people, you got somebody in Texas and Arizona. So with that same circle, if I'd have stayed with that same group, I would have never seen any of those places.
At all.
You know, so you aren't. Well, so what most say? You're gonna have to read these because
she said Poetic says she's soft spoken until someone makes her mad.
Yeah.
And then he said, "I'm gonna just send the light next week."
yeah. You tell me that every week. Hey, if you look better with the light, man.
Then she said her and her BFFs locked in for life, and then he said send him the mailing address.
I got you. But see, that's the type of friends that you need, though. You know, like people say, "Oh, birds of a feather flock together." it's a good thing and it's a bad thing because if I'd have stayed with my first crew, I wouldn't have seen any place. And look, the very dude that asked me, and he was with such a condescending tone. Why you been going all them places? Then last year, I went to Dubai, and he don't realize I'm the wrong black person. Look, I have no judgment for anybody in the world. I don't care. I don't care if you watching this podcast right now, rolling up your sleeve, tying up, ready to go. That's you, man. I hope you get better. I hope it works out for you. But I'm not judging you. But I'm not the dude to brag to about going to Dubai. Because at that moment, I am judging you. I'm not judgmental, but I'm going to judge that action. And the reason I'm going to judge that action, your black ass just flew over a whole continent of people that look just like you, that is just as beautiful as Dubai, and you went over to Dubai. Right. You flew across Africa to get to Dubai, and you didn't think, land here.
Yeah.
That's your money, but I'm just saying.
It was trending. Because everything's trendy. Everybody want to do.
Right.
They're gonna kick us out in a minute.
Right. right. Oh, that was beautiful over there. It's beautiful in Africa. Go to Botswana. Go to Cape Town. Go to Egypt. Go to Morocco. Go to Ghana. Go to Nigeria. They have beautiful places all over. It's 53 different countries in Africa. All of them got a beautiful city.
Which you could go to.
And if you don't believe me, next week I have a link in bio. As a matter of fact, it might be on my thing now. It's a link on. I look at these. Go to Africa. It's a page on YouTube. Show you every day another beautiful city in Africa. Kenya, fastest growing market in the world. Rwanda, the second fastest growing market in the world. So again. Y'all looking at me like, oh man, rap, shut up. But don't tell me you're going to Dubai and expect me to go, really? Like, I hope you enjoy yourself. I don't, I'm like, hey man, I'd rather go to Mississippi. And I ain't going to lie to you. That sounds so closed-minded, but I think it's more for me in Mississippi than in Dubai.
Go down there and get you some acres.
Man, see? Let me see.
Go down there and get you some acres. It says, salute to my father's home country, Sierra Leone.
See? Why ain't go to Sierra Leone? Y'all ain't. Most of these Negroes that's going to Dubai ain't never even heard of Sierra Leone. Where's that at in Europe? Boy, I would grab you by your neck and push you underwater until the bubbles stop. So it just, I think you should have multiple flocks. If birds of a feather flock together, the example you gave was the best example. I grew up on Cedric Street. I had 3 flocks on Cedric. I had the Jock flock, me, Mackie, Bernard, rest in peace, Chilla, Toy, all of us. Then I had me and Ant and Crumble and Zacchaeus, the Miller brothers, Zacchaeus and Twan. And then I had my gangbanging homies, Hollywood, Dana. Then I ain't gonna name nobody else. The innocent must be taken. But then I had the DOM. I was running with the DOM. Hell, I used to run with the DOM so long. We were the first PODs, your crew.
Yeah, most definitely.
I was running with the DOM when we was PODs. So I used to go with. I was in the alternate gang universe. Y'all was people. It was you over there with them boys. You signed up for gang banging. I didn't. Yeah. I signed up for football. I know where I want to go. Man, them boys don't. You must be one of them boys. You must be a vice lord, because I'm not a GD, and they don't mind that I live in a vice lord neighborhood because they know I ain't with the business. Right. So you got to have. I personally believe you must have different flocks. If birds of a feather flock together, run with different flocks, because guess what? Like you said, I was standing on Orchard one day, and one of the homies over there, and me and him, we were what we known as neutrons at the time, meaning we were neutral. We were not connected with any organization.
Mm-hmm.
And he was over there bragging about the dudes in our neighborhood. The brothers, the brothers, the brothers. Dude umped up on him, put it to his head. He said, say the brothers one more time. I learned don't say the brothers in the GD neighborhood. I knew it already, but I had an affirmation. Don't mention the brothers over here.
Noted.
Duly noted. Don't do that. So when I went to the bankroll, I knew, hey, don't mention the GDs in the bank.
We don't do that. We just go.
Don't mention the Stones and the GDs and
right.
the Ice Plus and Alice. This is not. You don't intermingle games. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why my man didn't know that, but hey, he learned the hard way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, because you talking about too much like you into that game. Is that what you want? Because we need to know.
Look, just to show you how stupid he was. This joker, they had just had a gang fight, and the dudes whose neighborhood you were in lost that day. The brothers, I'm like,
they was gonna get some brownie. They was gonna get some brownie points that day. Oh, yeah. Okay, go tell them this. We won this fight.
I'm like, and then the dudes we were standing in the midst of, it's not like they are punks.
Right.
I'm like, hey, y'all, these the hitters. And he was man, we just standing there. And when he umped on them, I said, oh. And nobody panicked. And look, just to show you how calm it was, the dude who had the gun, I was dating his baby mama. I didn't know he knew. But he was like, I should shoot you too, Brian. You know you messing with my baby mama, but it was a joke because I had the intelligence. You got emotional intelligence. I had the intelligence not to be bragging about the gang in my neighborhood. And we was like, I should shoot you too. He said, but now I should let you shoot me because you keeping off my back. And I was like, hey, whatever. I don't want to. Right. I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? But
whoa. This escalated quickly.
Yeah. I like it. and I'm at dude's house all the time, but we were friendly, but we weren't friends. So
right. No.
Oh, my boy sleeping with my girlfriend. I'm like, hey man, dude, I know. And then we used to hoop together. So yeah, like that crew, the Orchard Street crew. A lot of those dudes were basketball players. So I became a better basketball player. My man, I can't say his name due to his job. He works in a very private government agency. That's all I say. He helped me motivate. He helped him and his wife. When I dropped out of college, him and his wife would call me regularly. D, how you doing? How your kids doing? When are you gonna finish school? That was a flock. That was my flock. That's a flock that helped motivate me. Right. So man, I thank him. Even though I rarely use my degree, and I have no intentions on. If everything goes my way, I'll never use my degree ever again. I'm using it somewhat now, but if everything works, I'll never do it. But I'm glad I can say. I said to my mother, hey, I graduated.
Right. I went. I experienced it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, and that's even though the dude who pressured me to finish, he was also an additional motivating factor to go to school in general or see the world, because he was in Arizona, then he was in law school in Rhode Island, and then he was due to his job, they sent him to Miami. And I came to all those places, and I was like, man, I ain't doing this right. No, I ain't doing this right. So yeah, you and then you got people who don't, like my cousin Mike, who's never had a flock. Mike has been a lone wolf his whole life. If you wasn't related to Mike, it's this one dude we grew up with. I was gonna say his nickname. I ain't gonna say his nickname. I want the word laugh. His name is Frank. Sugar Bear is his nickname. But Frank, Sugar Bear, I think that's the only dude Mike consistently hung with. Oh, whoa. But we all hung with water. That was the flock, right? But Mike has been a lone wolf, and Mike has experienced more than most of us. He on a cruise right now. So, but Mike is part of my flock. He my cousin, my first cousin, my dad's nephew. But he's part of my flock that helped me be a different group. So I don't think it's bad to be part of a flock. Birds of a feather do flock together at times, but you must if you're gonna live by that rule, I think you need to have multiple flocks.
Yeah, you do. I'm telling you, because they all motivate you to be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that person that's fall out drunk, but I want to aspire to be that person. These people are going to help me to be this person.
Mm-hmm.
There's do's and don'ts to this, so I can't say don't hang with people. Blur. Like I've been around a lot of drunk people. I've been around a lot of people that ain't got no jobs. That don't mean that I'm one of those people. So I don't know. I'll be looking at them like, yeah, that would be me.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people that work at standing and leaning in the corner near you.
Mm-hmm.
Patting Turner, pat your feet, turn.
There you go.
I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. So it's just I don't understand the people who are like Chicago, the black community. I really want to hear your opinion. The black community in Chicago is messed up because our flocks are so separated. We coming from a flock, the North Side flock. Immediately, everybody say, "Oh, y'all from the North Side. We soft. We LGBTQIE. Y'all white folks." And then you go to the South Side. The South Side got like 9 flocks, gang banging flocks. Y'all got 2 different sets of gang banging flocks. Then y'all got the bougie flock. Then y'all got the rich kids who gang bang flock. And we like,
all of it's weird. But I was coming from the North Side saying like all of it's weird. Then the North Side is neutral. Everybody was like, okay, them lanes, whatever. Them bougie people, they lanes, or like you said, they might be gay. But then you go out west, out south, they beefing with each other because everybody's scared of the west side, everybody's scared of the south side. Y'all the lamest crews out of all of them. I'm saying the North Side. But it's just like as soon as you go over there, it's like it's so much trouble. I can't go out south. I can't do this. Bro, they killing people all over America.
Man.
I can't go out west. Well, listen, they thinking the same about you. They literally thinking the same about you. And I think the North Side is the dopest side ever. I'm glad I grew up on the North Side.
Man.
It was just the right pace for me.
Straight up.
It was just the right pace for me. The West Side, to me, the West Side seemed like you grew up too fast. Like that, I don't know what's going on. It just seems like them was straight
life at full speed. That's the West Side.
Yes.
The West. Yes. Hey, life moved too fast to hit pause. The West Side on fast forward.
Yes, it is just so much going on. I'll be like, oh Lord Jesus, I can't even keep up.
Man, I mean, you can see somebody up on the West Side, November 2025 by spring. Done. Like you, like bro, what happened? Like,
what are we doing?
Hey,
so much.
Hey,
South Side might be a desert. South Side is abandoned buildings in a desert or whatever. We ain't as up to. You go on the West Side, somebody outside, every rocks, blows, weed, cigarette, I ain't walked out my car good.
Man,
like that, let me step out the car.
It don't. The West Side don't sleep.
It's just so much. They super friendly. They got something going on at all times. Baby, my brain ain't processing. My brain ain't processing.
Hey, that's the craziest thing in the world. The killer will feed you on the West Side. Hey man, you straight? Hey, a couple $. Now give him back. What? You came to me, you gonna rob me? Hey man, and then that's they saying. You know how I go.
Right.
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah.
Don't say check it out and you go.
Man, and then the South Side, they just, I don't know, man. It's too many. It's just Chicago is the weirdest place in the world when it comes to blocks.
It sure is.
You know, like
that's right, North Side all day. Please believe me.
Yeah, and then that's what I remember about one of the homies from the West Side to the North Side. I had my mom's car. My mom's car at the time was smaller than my car. She needed a bigger car, so she swapped with me. She called my grandmother. This is pre-cell phone, you youngsters. You had to call somebody to keep me. And she's like, tell him bring my car back. I'm done. So my homeboy's like, hey man, I've never been to the North Side. It's like, okay. And this is why you need different flocks. He said, can I ride with you? He said, you coming back? I said, yeah, I'm coming back. Now, mind you, I'm on the West Side. I got to go to Howard and Sheridan.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This.
You going up north.
You better pack a lunch, buddy. This ain't no short ride.
Yeah, you going up north.
Right. So my mother said, "Hey, stop off and bring me some Popeyes." It's this one Popeye. It's only one Popeyes chicken on the north side at this time, and they just bought it back to. It's two now. So I was like, all right. So I got to go to. I had to go to Uptown on Broadway and Sheridan. Well, not Broadway and Wilson. Now, if anybody know Broadway and Wilson in the 90s, you had to step over 4 or 5 dough fingers to get in the Popeye. So I get back in the car with the chicken. My man is like this.
Like, hurry up, give me some over.
I said, what? He said, man, I ain't know white people use drugs. I'm like,
what?
And man told me, I thought he was playing.
My best customers.
Right. I'm like, what? You a drug dealer, Negro? I ain't never seen no white people get high. I was like,
tell them we equal opportunists up there.
That's right. We do it up here. And then he was like on a field trip. He was looking out the window like a kid, a grown man, like, oh wow, Asian people use drugs. I'm like, yeah, everybody get out, bro.
Shoot, I took this one boyfriend of Cabrini Green. I took him shopping. You know, everybody used to do Jewtown or whatever. So at this time, we're a little older. We got cars now. So we almost saying about 21, 22. So I'm like, okay, we finna go to Chicago Ridge. We driving to Chicago Ridge. She's like, are we still in Chicago? He's like, I've never been outside. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it makes something out. I think we went to Forest City. He's like, this stuff been here all this time. Yes, sir. It's been here all this time. You just wanted to go to Jewtown. It was damn near walking distance. You could have got on the bike and went. I said, you should have seen his face. He was like, we're on a field trip. He was like, so we still in bro, listen. We're on 159th. You thought the world end at Cedric?
He thought the world ended at Chicago Avenue. Oh my God. No, he thought the world ended at downtown. Like once you get to Roosevelt Road, he thought I was setting him up to do something to him because he kept looking around like, you sure? Yes, I'm sure. What you think I'm finna take you to somebody to get killed? Baby, I just going shopping. That's all I want to do. I just want to go to the mall. He was paranoid. I was like, what is wrong with these people? Man, I'm telling
I ain't of the world, but I know Illinois a little bit. Man,
I know some people. Yeah, they ain't never seen 100 and nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going out to my man crib on 159th. All the way out there.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's 30 minutes, it's 40 minutes away, dog. You want to come?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are like
straight out there. Yeah. Went out there. Man, when we going back?
Now, like it's a far. Like you can't go out the city and come back.
I felt like Shrek and Donkey. We in the land of far, far away. Like,
exactly. They're like we stay in New York and it's a different borough. We going over there?
Like, yeah, we going over there. I'm like,
yeah. I ain't never been to another borough ever. I ain't never been over here. What's we doing?
Man, what the hell? Shout out to my girl Kiana. She invited us to our luau. We showed up. I'm from the north side. My cousin's from the west side. They got on white tees. Hell, I had on this tee and some khaki shorts. They jumped up. Holy, no thugs. Wait, what? It's like, no thugs. What about homie right here who are known Blackstone? What up, B? What up, dog? He killed somebody before, and I know it.
You should have said, where the thugs at?
Right. It was like 4 of us. Kiana saw. She's like, relax. And then
help me. I don't want to.
West side.
Right.
We in Inglewood, lady.
Let's be for real. Let's be fucking for real.
Stop it. We scared.
You should have said, where they at? Because we don't want them over here either.
Right.
Let me help you look for them.
Like, man.
You lucky we came to Inglewood because we don't even.
I was in the car with the dope. Relax. but
What can we do? Eaglewood, we don't do that.
yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. And then I remember when I started bringing the homies from out west to the north side, they was telling everybody when my mama moved up there, man, Brian them rich.
Yeah.
You better tell my mama then, because we still struggling. You know, man, you told me you could walk to the beach. Yeah,
It's free.
It's a half a mile away, man. It's 4 blocks away, man.
Yeah, we used to walk up. We used to walk up north and back, knowing you should have took a bus. We used to walk up north and back. I don't know why. You just know we were some bored little kids. Thinking about the first time I brought Janice to Cabrini Green, never seen fear like that. I probably would have ran.
I'm telling you, man.
It was gates back there, elevators didn't work, boy. Listen, don't take me. They made Candyman in there. Ain't no way.
Take me home. Hit that like, hit that share, everybody. Hit that. Thank y'all for the support. Hit that like, please.
Back.
Man, it's just people.
I would have been scared too. I would have called the people on you. There's some type of abuse. you can't prepare nobody for that.
Yeah. Cabrini Green is for the strong, not the weak. Me and him, we used to just pop up at places. Oh well, and where y'all from? We would the safest way to tell somebody you for the west side, north side, without having to whoop them, is just say, "I'm from Cedric Street." Where's that?
Yeah, exactly.
North side. It's black people up there. Negro. What do you mean? Is it black people on the north side? Right. But
I had a good time over there. I had a good time over there.
North side representing today.
Yeah.
Get that like north side. Get that side. Yeah, man. It's just you have to have different flocks because more than like they say, go to the barbershop enough time, you're gonna get a haircut. So if you are hanging with the weed smokers and the drinkers, you gonna drink at some point.
And you gotta know where to get your street smarts from. Like some people are green and they're book smart. Where would you get the street smarts from if you didn't have your hood friends, your hoodlum friends, or these friends? Because somebody gotta let you know the ways of the world, or you're gonna get gotten every time you get outside because you don't know no better. They said they were selling the Brooklyn Bridge, and I got a piece of it. It was low down.
It's my part of the bridge, is it?
He sold it to me. Whereas my friend would have told me, baby, he's selling that over there. What is you doing? See, you gotta have that in your life.
You bought a pound of weed for $100. Let me see. It tastes good on pizza.
They saw you coming. They saw you coming, huh? Oh, okay, good job.
See a sucker.
Good job. I'm telling you, you got to know people and know people. Now, I know people that rob people. I know people that steal cars. I know a lot of people that do certain things. I remember somebody in my family went across North Avenue and stole a radio out of somebody's car. So somebody called me and was like, such and such stole it. I said, how do you know that they did it? They was like, they saw him. I said, are you sure? You sure they belong to me? They like, yeah. So these people kill us. So I'm like, okay, don't do nothing to them. Let me call some people. I call them. I say, did you take such and such? They like, yeah. Why would they be parked way over there? I don't know. Why they was parked in the white people neighborhood? Why you over there in the white people neighborhood? You thought you. So I'm like, baby, just bring it back. They saying all you gotta do is bring it back and no harm, no foul, because both of y'all do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got gas, they got gas. They brought it back. I'm looking like, what are we talking about here? See, you gotta know people that know people. Had I not have known them, it would have been a whole new different situation with somebody I'm related to. And I'd have been sitting there like, oh.
Like one of the people in the chat room, it was one of the many wars in our community, gang wars. They used to spring up from time to time. Mm-hmm. This guy was running around with a gun on him. He came to visit one of the homies, and my homie came out of the closet with a BB gun playing. Ha ha. And he pulled out a real gun. Ha ha. Yeah. So, hey, that lesson learned. Don't play with everybody. So,
yeah, sir. I remember I was up north before. I went to a GD school, of course. So I'm upstairs. I'm up north with a dude I was dating. He was a vice lord. So the GD sent us up there because it was Halloween. They trick or treating, da da da. So they see me, see them, see me, and they see who I'm with. So he like, they finna come over here. I said, well, you better leave because they ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Right. I'm straight.
You trying to play tough. I don't want you to play tough and get dead because there's a lot of them coming up the street. I'm like, okay. So he like, you ain't gonna, you don't, whatever, I guess trying to say, like, I don't feel like, baby, listen, you ain't gonna make it. Like, it's at least 10 of them. It's one of you. I don't care how good you can fight. We don't know if they got weapons. We don't know nothing. It's Halloween. We don't know what they
got guns.
Right, because it's 10 people on Halloween. You don't know what they doing. Why they way up here? I said, baby, if you don't go somewhere, he went and flagged down the cab and got there. Them people came. Was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how you doing? We was in 5th period jail together.
Yeah, hey. I'm telling you, I've been
there. Do that to me. He went and got the cab, had the cab come back around. They picked me back up. But my point is, baby, go on, save yourself because they not finna do nothing to me. I know these people. I ain't so sure about you though. I ain't so sure.
Yeah, I mean,
at least you knew me and you had a chance to get away. That's all I'm saying. You had a chance and you got away safe. Because this conversation could have ended differently.
And then sometimes people pick up on things that you could be street aware. Sometimes people pick up on things that you don't even see. One time, God rest his soul, my cousin Vince, it's me, Sneed, Vince. We were doing something that we weren't supposed to be doing on the north side one day. But it was time for a break, a dinner break. So we went and got 2 pieces. So we ordered 2 pieces and we standing there. Vince was affiliated with the Black Gangsters. The Black Gangsters are affiliated with the GDs. We were in a Vice Lord neighborhood. And dude kept staring at Vince. Vince said, hey, order another piece. He like, man, we ain't gonna eat that much, cuz. He was like, don't worry about it. And we just So he said, hold these, cuz. So he come out, we walking out with the pizza. Dude said, hey man, you need to fix your head. He said, hey man, you got a problem with them GDs down the street. I'm a black gangster. Go ahead on.
Right. You ain't thinking about trying to put something me.
He was like, no. That's when he ordered the second piece. Be like, okay, we ain't thinking nothing because we thinking Vince is Sneed 6'4", Vince 6'1", I'm 5'10". We are not small men. We thinking y'all weigh 130 pounds. We will stomp y'all. So whatever. Vince was like, yeah, give me another piece. I mean, he ordered all 3 of them. He said, hold these, cuz. He walked out with the piece. The dude said something. He slapped him with the piece and beat the hell out of him and got in the car. He said, that's why I ordered other pieces because I knew I was going to have to hit him with.
And that motherfucker was hot. Scalding.
So
scalding.
You didn't know your surroundings. So, you know.
I know. I done got a guy like that before. I was outside getting into it with somebody. He's no longer here. But he was like, give me $5. And I was like, I don't got no $5. But we always joke like that. So, I'm not paying no attention. But he was a drug addict off and on or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't got $5. So I'm still joking. Then he was like, what if I snatch that chain off your neck and get my $5? So I'm looking like, you ain't gonna do nothing. Just talking stuff. Somebody peeping from somewhere else come give me a hug and walk me off. He was like, he's serious. You do know he do drugs now. I was like, he do drugs.
With a V, the end with a J. I was
like, he do drugs now. They was like, yeah. I was like, I would have never thought you. Like, I wasn't paying no attention. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, he will snatch it. I said, okay, thanks. So I done went on about my business now. Let me stop playing with them because now I think he's serious.
Yeah, he snuck up on me one day, but I saw him. He was running up behind me. And I caught him right when he was going to grab me. Pop! I almost went to jail. Right on 7th Black. He sneak up on me. I see him in the window. And then I was finna get him and the police. What you doing? Defending myself. He just losing.
Right. Ain't my fault.
Right. Ain't my fault. Them drugs got him messed up. But yeah. But with that being said, final thoughts on birds of a feather flock together and the uses and needs of a flock.
You go ahead and tell us what we need to do.
Okay. Well, I think if birds of a feather flock together, you need to have as many flocks as humanly possible. Simply because, as you stated, people around you will help mold you to be the best you can be. You can use them as precautionary tales. You can use them as motivational things. You can use them as just life experience. I think you need to always have a multitude of people around you so you can keep your balance, because it ain't good to be all the way over here and it ain't good to be all the way over there.
Right.
It's center you and make you a better human being.
Yeah, we need balance.
And
We
with
do.
that, and this is sometimes
Please.
my favorite part of the show when we talk about our number one sponsor, and that would be
Please follow Trey Naturals on all social media sites. Please, 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 please. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Follow me. I follow back. Please. Thank you.
all right.
I
And
appreciate you.
that concludes our episode. Thank y'all. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tap in. See y'all in 167 hours. I'm B, she Trey. And you know what that means? We are.
Stop name calling one another. Stop cursing one another. Stop gossiping about one another. Stop squabbling with one another. Stop being discourteous and disrespectful to one another. Stop fighting one another. Stop killing one another. Stop using and selling drugs to one another. Stop throwing down trash where black people have to live, work, and play. Did I say stop stealing, stop robbing? Now, as I said, the pressure of the white supremacy dynamic that forces black people to think negatively about themselves and set up negative environmental conditions will produce these negative behaviors. You see, but that's just like somebody putting you in check from the other side of the board. So you have to learn the tactics and strategies, the behavioral tactics and strategies, do you see, that will stop that from happening. So you're constantly on the offensive and the defense about preserving or evolving and developing a very positive image and concept.